So I guess today is the best day to decide that I'm going to stop running from talking, YouTube, so on and so on. So this is my first video, and we're about to get deep. You're gonna see my daughter in a minute. I don't know, that's not my daughter. We're getting work on doing on the house. But today I want to play a game. I have some games in front of me, and the other day I cried thinking about how life is a game. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what goes on in my head and how God has revealed some things to me. If you are a follower of God in Christ and you are interested in how all of life works together and everything is everything, how if you're interested in how other religions sing the same song as other religions, then this is the right place. So welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first one. Yeah, so I'm gonna just run through. I don't even want to edit. I don't want to edit. You will be seeing me squinch because I do not have my glasses on. I just feel like being free. I feel like I want the sun to pass through my eyes. But I couldn't find the game that I was looking for originally. The game I originally was looking for is called The Game of Life. I so happened to go over to my friend's house and I brought it up because I wanted to play the game with her originally. She's also on YouTube, the Manifestation Goddess, Ty, the Manifestation Goddess. Go follow her, go subscribe. I'm saying follow because I'm so used to Instagram and so on and so on. But go subscribe to her channel too. And I wanted to play this game with her because I had some stuff that came up in my life, found out, and I'm not subscribed to her on my YouTube channel, my business YouTube channel. And so I hadn't been seeing any of her videos, but she was like, how are you doing this? Like, you always read my mind. I had just posted some videos on YouTube about games and so on and so on. I was like, I don't know. So yeah, but I have the game in front of me. This is the game that let me see if I can turn this around without even. So this is the game that I end up buying to help demonstrate. Now this is backwards. It is Chutes and Ladders. And then the game that I originally wanted to use as a demonstration is actually called The Game of Life. I've never played The Game of Life. Like, I've never played the game, right? I have played the game, but I haven't, like, life, but I haven't played the game. So I'm actually not going to play the game. I'm just going to use it as a demonstration. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. No, you're fine. It's such a beautiful day, y'all. It's such a beautiful day. Okay, so let me show y'all. Okay, yeah, this game is a lot. It's a lot. I think I'm just going to give a demonstration of what I feel life is. And this is very non-traditional Christianity. I am a follower of Christ, but I don't subscribe to any religion. I do believe most religions are telling the same story, just with a different type of ink. There is a young man that has some music out. It starts with an L. Oh my gosh, it'll come to me. I'll just have to put it in here. He has a song, or not even a song, that is called The Seeker and the something. I'll put it here somewhere. But I remember him saying in the song, in the piece of art, that the seeker was asking about religion, which religion is right or something. I'm paraphrasing. Which religion was right, and he mentioned how most religions are singing the same song with just a different instrument, and it hit me so hard. I was like, that's why I have always been interested in a lot of different perspectives, because that's pretty much what it is. It's different perspectives, because that is what God is experiencing. He is experiencing life as God from different perspectives. So I'm gonna get back into the game. Let's figure out how to do this. Actually, I probably should have had this set up. Nevertheless, we're about to, let me make sure I don't lose this lady's stuff, because it tried to get windy. Okay, there we go. It's chilling. Okay, so for right now, I'm not gonna use the Game of Life because I can't figure out what's in this box. So thank you, friend. Thank you, Ty, for the game. I can't figure out where anything is. So let's use it as a prop. So like I said, this one is new. And it has these characters, okay? So this is what I envision. This is what I envision. I first envision and understand. This is my understanding. This does not have to be your understanding. It is just, I feel like it's important for mankind to be a little bit more curious and not shut out other oh, I'm sorry. Am I what? Not to shut out any other perspectives. When we shut out any other perspective, we are limiting ourselves to our own limited experience. Okay, so this is gonna be good. I don't know what these are, y'all. Y'all are opening this up with me. I don't think I've ever had shooting ladders either. Ooh, this is good. Hold on, y'all. You have $25? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, so let's imagine that this board is life. This board is life. This is all of life. Everything is here. Everything has been laid out. And I truly, this might hurt some people's feelings, but I believe that life has kind of been laid out in a way, right? Okay. And this is my perspective. Like I said, you do not take what resonates and take it back to God. Okay? Take it back to God in you. Okay. So like I said, this is me. This is us. This is us. But this is not us. Like, this is not me. I hope that makes sense. This is not me. So if I was to lay out life, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. So here's a bird's eye view, right? This is what God sees. I am doing a video. You can watch and listen, but I'm talking, okay? So this is God's view. What you are seeing right now is what God sees. He sees, this is life. This is life. Let's say all of life, every day is already planned. Not planned, but it's already a structure. Okay? And then you can decide. You have free will. This is what free will looks like, right? You can decide that you're gonna go here, or you can decide that you're gonna go there and go around the long way, or you can do a shortcut, or you can, and this is the ups and downs of life. Like, it literally is. It's been in our face this whole time. So let's imagine that this view that you are seeing right now, You are God seeing this, right? So if I was to put this little girl as me here, I have free will. Free will is I can decide for myself that I'm going to do something, right? Now, I have a limited perspective. I can only see from where I am, right? I can't see the whole board like God can. I am a piece of God and I am a representation of God, but I have a limited perspective. I can only see what is right in front of me. I cannot see what is up here. I cannot see that if I take this road that I'm going to come here. This has always been in our face. So, you see my hand. You see from this angle, let's pretend like I am God the creator. I have created this whole life. Let's say that this is God playing me because they are playing me. They are playing me, and I can allow them to play me, or I can allow this person that I think I am to play me.
We're gonna take it, and they took it before we.
So yeah, y'all hear people behind us, but hold on, I'm gonna pause. Okay, so like I was saying, I have the choice to allow God to represent me and be me, or I can be this ego person. I can be who I think this is. So if I allow God to be me, then I have an advantage of still having my limited perspective and living life, blah, 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 and having somebody in my corner that can see the whole view, right? And that is what free will is. Free will is saying, okay, I have an option to choose to follow the being that has the full view, or I can choose to be in my own presence and use my limited view and go about my day, right? But when you don't have a full view, you don't know what you're getting into, right? And that's just kind of like how life goes. You choose. You have the right to choose, but it's better to choose God's will. It's better. Now, I'm gonna have my daughter play. You can play this person right here. There you go. I don't want to be this. Okay, person. She wants to be that person. That is okay. So let's go through life. Okay, so she's going through life, and I'm over here too. But let's say she is allowing God to lead her. She's allowing God to be her. God is her. And then I'm allowing God to be me. We are both God, but we are limited. We have a limited perspective, right? And that is why when we come together, we have more opportunities to have a more successful life that is without not any interference, like interference and heartache and so on and so on. You will get those things because that's just part of the experience. But it is, this is how I understand it. God is having an experience. We are God if we allow him to be us. But if we don't allow him to be us, then we're not him, right? And that's why we experience, and when I say experience, because it's an experience, you have to allow it to experience it without it being your identity, right? Because she can allow this to be her identity, or she could say, okay, well, this is just temporary. This is God experiencing being limited, and this is gonna pass, right? Or he can say, this is my baseline. He can say, this is my baseline. This is going to happen, but it's okay. Like, some way we're going to figure out how to get back to my baseline. But that's the problem. A lot of people have forgotten who they are at the core of them, which is God. God is them. And so they're thinking themselves as these people. Like, you are these people, but you're not at the core. Like we're not this. We are not the flesh. We are spirit. And that's why God originally didn't want our eyes to be open. He wanted us to have the body to do things, to experience the land and the grass and the trees and name this and name that, and have the body to do this type of experience. But we were supposed to still be in spirit. And that is, I'm gonna do another video about the Garden of Eden, because God had been revealing a lot of stuff about the Garden of Eden to me over the last 6 months. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, that was a mouthful. But this is how I have come to understand what God was doing the whole time. Now, keep in mind, I grew up in a religious home. I grew up Baptist, and I never kind of understood why there was so many denominations, but I realized that everybody is right and wrong at the same time, and that is just part of the experience that God is having. He doesn't necessarily want some of the experiences that we put ourselves through. He doesn't want a lot of them. But some of them he wants to experience for a feeling of knowing that he's omnipresent, right? Still. But I think it's something about, and I think this is my perspective, I think there is something for him that he enjoys about having a body, like a vessel to be in, to do things. It's like a game, like a video game. We are playing the video game as a character so that we can experience something else. But in the next video, I'm gonna actually make a few videos today, and I have an idea what the next one is gonna be. So if you got through this whole video, welcome again. You are welcome. We are one. Yeah, we are one. And I am a mirror of you. That really resonates with me now. Like, I've heard a few people say that, and that really resonates. And I don't mind saying that I've heard this or heard that, or because there's nothing new under the sun. We're all just singing the same song with a different instrument. And I love that, because the way I explain something may resonate more with someone seeing it than the first time they saw it from somebody else. And that is okay. It might happen the same way with me. But I am such a visual learner and a visual teacher. A few things about me: I show signs of neuro divergence. I have shown signs for as long as I can remember that of dyslexia, but I have recently realized that it was not a disadvantage. It had been a strength all along. I can look at words and break down the prefix, the suffix, and make sense of the word. And I also understand now that English was probably definitely not my first language. Like, my first knowing of of consciousness, like, that's a whole other story. the fact that I can read things backwards, and I often do. I feel like me reading right to left makes more sense to me. And that's how it is in other languages, some of the oldest languages. So I don't think that's a coincidence either. But I'll get into some of the words that I have broken down that has really changed my life, and how I use words differently, and how it makes more sense to me now, in the place that I am in. So just stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and actually record it now. This is the most fun I have had. Yeah, I have been a little bored with my business. I still love it. I still love the science. I love science. But this is very exciting. I've been running, and I'm done running. Don't know what the name of this channel is gonna be called, but you'll know soon.